Hello everyone who is watching my videos where I'm reading the Course in Miracles lessons. So today, before I get reading the next Course in Miracles lesson, I want to share something with you. So for the yesterday day practice work, we were having something like to apply this idea that to look at the things, at people, at wherever you can notice around you with appreciation, with love, and to remember that God is in everything you see. And yeah, I was trying to do this work, and yeah, I am actually having my eyeshadows, yeah. And if you can notice, there is some label on it like GD, and I was like doing this work, and I just take a look at this eyeshadow label, and I realized GD, it's like God, yeah. God is in these eyeshadows. So yeah, God is in everything we see. God is in everyone we see, even if it looks like God is not in this person. Yes, so, but the moment when you decide to see God, you become God, right? So that's why you have no need to go outside, to go outward to find God. Yeah, you don't need to get any validation or appreciation from the outside world, because you already have everything inside you. Yeah. So the moment when you choose to think with the ego, you are becoming the ego. But the moment when you choose God, when you choose the Holy Spirit, you start thinking like God. You start becoming God. Yeah. The moment when you start seeing God in everyone, in everything around you. So that's why, yeah, this is a small example of the lesson I was doing yesterday and today's morning. Yeah, so it's just a small review of the previous lesson, and today I'm about to read the next lesson. Yeah, lesson number 30. All right, lesson number 30. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. Yeah. You know why God is in everything you see? Because God is in your mind. Because God is you. The moment when you decide to see God in everything you see, in everyone you see, you become God. Yeah, that is true. Because God is in my mind. The idea for today is the springboard for vision. Springboard for vision. From this idea will the world open up before you, and you will look upon it and see in it what you have never seen before. Nor will what you saw before be even faintly visible to you. Today we are trying to use a new kind of projection. We are not attempting to get rid of what we do not like. We are not attempting to get rid of what we do not like by seeing it outside. Instead, we are trying to see in the world what is in our minds and what we want to recognize is there. Thus, we are trying to join with what we see rather than keeping it apart from us. That is the fundamental difference between vision and the way you see. Today's idea should be applied as often as possible throughout the day. Whenever you have a moment or so, repeat it to yourself slowly, looking about you and trying to realize that the idea applies to everything you do see now, or could see now if it were within the range of your sight. Real vision is not limited to concepts such as near and far. To help you begin to get used to this idea, try to think of things beyond your present range as well as those you can actually see as you apply today's idea. Real vision is not only unlimited by space and distance, but it does not depend on the body's eyes at all. So today's lessons actually is teaching us that everything and everyone we see around us with our physical eyes is not real. We believe that it is real, but actually it is not real. Yeah. So the mind is its only source. Can you imagine that the mind is the only source of everything we see with our physical eyes? And not only with physical eyes, yeah? The mind is the source. To aid in helping you to become more accustomed to this idea as well, devote several practice periods to applying today's idea with your eyes closed, using wherever subjects come to mind and looking within rather than without. Today's idea applies equally to both. So, for example, you close your eyes like in a meditation statement, and you try to focus on something probably you are concerned about or whatever can come into mind, and you just say this to yourself that God is in this subject. For example, I'm closing my eyes and I'm thinking about the phone, yeah, about my phone, or about my arm, about my head, about my leg, or whatever body part. And I'm thinking that God is in my leg because God is in my mind. God is in my arm because God is in my mind. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. It's like the extension of the previous lesson, right? So why God is in everything I see? Why God is in this leg? Why God is in this arm? Because God is in my mind. Because mind is the only source of everything I see. Yeah, again, I think about my leg, for example, and I'm saying that God is in this leg because God is in my mind. Yeah, because mind is the only source of everything. All right, so that's the work for today, to do throughout the day, to do along the day. And yeah, thank you for watching, and probably you can do the same work to train your mind, to remind yourself every time that wherever you are thinking about, wherever you can take a look at, or wherever you see with the physical eyes, you remind yourself that God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. God is in this leg because God is in my mind. Okay, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a good day.